Yo, what is going on, guys? CW Poke here, back with a brand new video. In my last video, I picked 10 fan-made designs for Mega Evolutions that I thought would make for awesome Pokemon Moon exclusives as sort of a fun-themed video to help build excitement for the upcoming Pokemon titles. While many of you guys out there are siding with the hashtag Team Moon group, I was instantly greeted by comments asking about where the hashtag Team Sun video was. And since I'm personally mixed on which game I'll be playing, I immediately got to work on finding 10 Mega designs that would fit the theme of Team Sun. Now, the Pokemon picked in this video will be 10 Pokemon that I want to see gain Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Sun that also fit the theming of the Sun. Some of these themes may be abstract, but overall, this video is just for fun. And also, this video doubles as an artist showcase, using fan-made designs created by many talented artists and Pokemon fans. So if you enjoyed any of the artwork, be sure to support the artist directly. Their links will be down in the description. And now, with all of that said, let's jump straight into my top 10 Team Sun Mega Evolution showcase. Dancing its way into number 10 spot, I picked Blossom for our first Sun Mega Evolution. This dancing grass type from Johto is a split evolution from Gloom and evolves through the use of the Sunstone, so it felt perfect for this list. Looking through Mega Evolution designs, the concept of this artwork is absolutely perfect for a low-loss tropical theme. Based off of the Polynesian hula dancer, one of the most well-known pieces of Hawaii's beautiful culture, this design is amazing and the theming couldn't fit any better. Hopefully gaining stronger attacking stats, I think it would be cool if this Mega Blossom would also gain the brand new ability Dancer that was featured on the new Dancing Bird Oricorio, which even has its own psychic form that also seems to resemble a hula dancer. For number 9, I actually wanted to go with a bug type. Something about sun reminds me of the summertime weather, which also reminds me of bugs, so this is a perfect spot for Venomoth. This Gen 1 old school bug is often forgotten 7 generations later, and definitely would appreciate having a new form to help stay competing with the newer crowd. This Mega Venomoth design might be one of my favorite designs I've ever seen for a Mega, just because of how easily I could imagine it being official artwork. It looks incredibly intimidating and would hopefully have a huge special attack boost to show for it. Similar to the Dancer ability for Mega Blossom, I think it would be cool if Mega Venomoth gained an ability that would help it become a potent Quiver Dance sweeper to help it sweep with its fairly diverse move pool. What kind of ability would you guys give it? Either a new ability or a pre-existing one? I'm curious to see what you guys would think for a Mega Venomoth to make it even better. Surfing in the Alolan waters under the bright sun is one of the activities I'm actually looking forward to the most in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So number 8 goes to the Water Ice type Lapras. This mystical Kanto Pokemon has always been a Pokemon I've enjoyed, but I've also wanted it to either gain a new evolution or pre-evolution for quite some time. While a Mega isn't either one of those, this design for a Mega Lapras would be A-okay with me. This Mega Lapras looks incredible, and I can actually see it gaining even more bulk and attacking stats, with those blue platings on its fins, as well as the sharp ice spikes. Lapras makes for a phenomenally bulky Pokemon in the VGC circuit with the Assault Vest, so seeing a bulkier Mega Lapras would make for a fun option suited for a long-lasting team. Moving up to number 7, I went with another grass type, Unova's Lilligant. I love how elegant this Pokemon looks. In fact, that's part of where its name comes from, and it made for a very fun member during my Pokemon White playthrough. Looking at designs, there were tons of amazing ones, and I decided to go with this one. The cool part about this Mega Lilligant is that the author decided to base it off of a grass fairy typing, which I think would be a really strong option for Lilligant since it's naturally fairly fast and offensive. And plus, I'm a sucker for when the artist also makes a shiny form, which I also happen to be a huge fan of this color scheme. But shiny bias aside, the author also gave it solar power, which boosts special attack in sunlight, making this Mega Lilligant one heck of a sweeper in strong sunlight. Since I based this list off of sun-themed Pokemon, you're probably wondering where the fire types are. Well, number 6 goes to Rapidash. This fire type is a Kanto classic, and I've always admired the overall design of both Ponyta and Rapidash. I found this concept for a Mega Rapidash and absolutely loved it. The idea that it gains wings and fits the theme of a Pegasus is really clever and fits the Pokemon very well. At first I thought Mega Rapidash would be a fire flying type, but that type comes with some pretty rough weaknesses, and the author actually designed it to be fire fairy with the additional levitate ability to prevent that ground weakness. I think this idea would be pretty cool and could still work since a Pegasus fits the fantasy theming much like the fairy typing seems to do. Halfway through this Team Sun list, I chose one of the most forgotten water types out there, Lumineon. I've always thought that this Sinnoh fish has an appealing design, but it's just never really stood out, and I have a strong feeling I'm not the only one who thinks so. So a Mega Lumineon would be just the thing it needs. The artist chose to give this Mega a water poison type with the ability Poison Touch, but I think it could gain even more. Instead of Poison Touch, I came up with a new ability that's very similar, except that all contact moves have a 100% chance of being badly poisoned. For such a forgotten Pokemon, I think a unique ability like this one is definitely well deserved. Since the sun is basically a big ball of toxic gases, I figured a poison type could fit the theme, and number 4 goes to Weezing. This poisonous Pokemon has a pretty amazing Mega Evolution fan design that I had to choose. I love the new black color scheme alongside the red gases that almost look like volcanoes on Mega Weezing. It actually looks like it'd retain the poison typing, but also gain a fire type, which would be very fitting for the sun theme, as well as help it out a little bit more offensively. Gaining more bulk and offensive potential while losing speed, Mega Weezing could easily be an effective Trick Room sweeper, much like Mega Camerupt or some of the other slower Mega Evolutions out there. Number 3 spot goes to a Pokemon that many people probably wouldn't think to even give a Mega Evolution, Hoenn's Pelipper. This water flying type is kind of similar to Lumineon in that it just isn't really used very often, and there's not a huge amount of people asking for a Mega Evolution. Normally I wouldn't have asked for one either until I found this adorable Mega Pelipper design. This Mega Pelipper honestly doesn't look like it'd be one of the strongest Megas ever made, but it's kind of cute and derpy, and its stats and abilities make up for it. The artist gave it a nice buff to speed, special attack, and special defense, as well as giving it Drizzle, which I think would help it actually be a very strong pick. It also helps contrast Mega Charizard Y, who received Drought as an ability when it Mega Evolves. With only 2 spots left, I had to choose the Bug Fire-type Pokemon that is literally also known as the Sun Pokemon, Volcarona. This mysterious Unova Pokemon would definitely be unstoppable if given a Mega form, and this concept art definitely shows that. It looks absolutely menacing and terrifying to face off against. Seeing a typical boost to special attack and speed with some added defense support, Mega Volcarona would completely singe opponents with a newfound Drought ability, allowing it to completely mow down teams with its fire-type move pool. Mega Volcarona could easily be a Mega that would rival some of the stronger Megas out there like Mega Kangaskhan or Mega Salamence. And lastly, to top off this list of Team Sun Mega Evolutions, number 1 goes to the legendary bird Ho-Oh. If you've seen the end of my Team Moon video, you probably already saw this one coming, but I had to give one of my favorite legendaries a spot in a Mega Evolution video, and the sun theming is perfect for a Primal Ho-Oh. Using the power of the sun, Ho-Oh Primal reverts into this design to absolutely decimate its foes. Primal Ho-Oh could also serve as an alternative mascot for Pokemon Sun alongside Solgaleo, and there's a few small rumors that Ho-Oh and Lugia may actually be in Sun and Moon. My favorite thing about this design is how the design actually uses some of the golden coloring from its shiny form, while the author also shows that its shiny form would use some of the colors from its original color scheme. Shiny Ho-Oh is one of my favorite shiny legendaries, so this is easily my favorite part of this concept. And that about wraps up my top 10 Team Sun Mega Evolution wishlist. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out my top 10 Team Moon Megas if you haven't seen that one yet either. Thank you guys so much for your support as we just hit a huge milestone of 10,000 subscribers. So I want to thank all of you guys for deciding to be a part of this awesome community, and I hope you continue to enjoy the stuff on this channel. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out!